Hi there everybody, it's Verity here from inkybutterfly.wordpress.com. Thank you very much for joining me today. It's a Saturday and this video is in support of a blog hop that I'm doing. It's called the InspireInk blog hop and we're showcasing our favourites from the new catalogue. So I want you to make sure you click on the description below. Link to the blog post will be there, and I want you to click through on there's a blue button that links you to everybody else's project in the blog hop, and I'd like you all to skip through and see what everybody else has been making too. So as you've probably gathered by the opening shot, I've decided to feature this Blossoms in Bloom stamp set. Really great. It's a stamp set that I probably wouldn't necessarily have gone for, but it was available on pre-order and everything, and I thought, well, why not? And it also comes in a bundle with these two fabulous dies. These are called the Many Layered Blossoms dies, so available as a bundle as well, but you can use either or independently, which I have shown before, and I have really loved this bundle. And you will have seen me make these cards just using the dies. I then used those as a springboard to make these stamped versions. I alluded to different combinations, and I went with my two favourites, Melon Mambo and Bermuda Bay, to make these ones. And from there I thought, right, okay, I'm going to make a stamped card using some of my favourite colours and the stamp set, and I came up with this design. So a very nice simple layout. This one's the Melon Mambo version, as you can probably see, and I'm going to just quickly show you how I put this together, but do it in Bermuda Bay. Okay, all good stuff. So I'm just going to keep that in front of me just to remind me of what we did. So I've got a whole load of stuff that's already been cut and scored and stuff. So one of my regular card bases, you'll have seen me make these before, so that's there in thick whisper white, and I have some card layers here. So this is what I call my small card layers, which, let me just move these, I've already got my stamps on blocks and stuff ready to go as well. So just quickly then, so that's 3 by 4 3/4. This is 3 1/8 by 4 7/8, and then I've made this one a 1/4 inch bigger again, so that comes out to 3 1/2 by 5 1/4. Okay, so those are the layers. Okay, very simple. And I've already just chopped a little bit of whisper white cardstock and stamped the hello sentiment there in Memento, so that's ready to go as well. So very simple stamping. I am going to bring in just something to protect my surface in case I wander off the page. So I've already got the stamps mounted up, and we're going to take the Bermuda Bay first and then get those flowers stamped. So there's actually 2 flower images, well there's 3 actually, there's these 2 larger ones. Okay, I'm going to go with the smaller one, and you know my rule about odd numbers, so we're going to do this guy in a little visual triangle, and I'm rotating the stamp a little so that the flowers look different on the page. My chamois just off to the left there to wipe the stamp off straight away, and then I'm just going to add a couple of these slightly larger ones somewhere around there. So still got the odd numbers. Okay, wipe that one off, and then we're going to add this. These is 2 stamps that I've just decided to put on the same block just to save some time. So again, remember it's light tapping on your ink pad, and we'll put a couple in this space up here and a couple down here, just to sort of frame where that sentiment's going to sit on the card. Wipe it off. Okay, so that's it. That would we're done with Bermuda Bay. Yep. I'm going to add the centres next. I'm going to use Daffodil Delight, nice bright sunshiny yellow. The spaces in the middle of the flowers kind of aren't quite round, so they fit the stamp nicely, but it's not an exact fit. It's supposed to be a bit of a rustic kind of watercolour look. And then we're going to take Granny Apple Green, really nice bright colours, and add the leaves. Okay, and we're going to use both first and second generation ink. So 1 and 2. Let's do one there and one there. No particular place that I'm putting these really, just wherever I think we've got a gap or space to fill. I think I might just do one extra pale one down here. Maybe one just there. So fill it in as much as you think you want to, entirely up to you. This is all about artistic license. Whatever looks good to you is grand. No right and wrong, just do what you feel. So I think we're going to stop there. I was going for a page of leaves. Okay, very nice, very easy, and very simple stamping. If you've never stamped before, this is very achievable, very achievable. So we're going to adhere this then to our Bermuda Bay cardstock. So remember, the colour matching is superb with Stampin' Up products, so that ink and that cardstock are just perfectly matched. Okay, perfectly matched. Okay, so we're just going to use, I've still got snail. I will have used this up soon, I'm sure. And get that on. It's like we've done before. It's only a narrow border, but if you get the 3 edges lined up, the 4th will follow. Press that down. And I've got some of my favourite ribbon. This is the only ribbon I've ever got to the end of a spool on. It's just so versatile. You can colour it and everything. So I'm just going to put a bit of snail on the back of there and just sort of secure that in place, and grab my dimensionals, which are not where they're supposed to be. Just 1 minute, there they are, I've got them. And whilst it's turned over, we're going to add some dimensionals. Donna Lester, if you're watching, don't cry, I'm going to use 6 dimensionals. Donna doesn't like using up too many dimensionals, whereas I'm obsessed by them and I put them on everything. Okay, so we're going to have a raised layer onto the black cardstock, so let's just get those back. Oops. There we are. Use your grid paper to line up if you feel that helps you. Just getting my ribbon all out of the way so I don't stick it down, and that looks about central to me, so let's go with that. And before I tie the ribbon, I'm going to apply my adhesive to this layer while it's still flattish. Plenty of adhesive. I'll bring in my card base. Like so. And again, just get that as straight as we can. That looks okay. We'll press that down. So now we can go ahead and tie this. Just adds a little bit of texture without being too fussy like a bow. You don't have to add the ribbon, of course. I just think it's nice and pretty. I'm going to leave the tails quite long, I think. I like to cut this in between the dots, so it just sort of continues the pattern and gives you a nice finish. I'm not going to keep those ones quite long. Cut the other ones quite short, but let's leave those ones long just for lols. And then my pre-prepared sentiment. Now I kept that long. I want to cut a little bit more off that, I think. So let's just take a little more off that. My sharp pair of scissors. And I'm going to just grab a glue dot on the end of there to tuck that in underneath the ribbon and secure that. And I've got mini dimensionals on the back of that, so that it's secured under the bow with the glue dot, but then has a little bit of dimension as it comes away. Okay, there we go. Isn't that lovely? And you know what? Let's I didn't add them on the original. Let's put some let me grab. Hang on. I need some rhinestones. We need bling. Got them. Let's add a bit of bling. I'll take your pick tool. Let's do a little bit of our rule of threes around our sentiment. Let's just place 3 of those like that. Oh yes, beautiful. Amazing what a difference a little bit of sparkle makes to the overall look of your card. Okay, there we go, guys. Really nice and simple. And this is my nice simple card showcasing that beautiful stamp set. Isn't it just lovely? And I think can you see how the layers just on a different level give it something as well, which is really nice. Okay, really hope you've enjoyed that. Very important that you go and click on that link and to the blog post and have a look at everybody else's projects too. Please support them. And I'll be back again next week with more stuff. I've got another order coming, so with some more new goodies as well, so hopefully they'll be on the way to you soon as well. But in the meantime, have a great weekend. Hope it's not going to rain where you are, and we'll catch you again really soon. Thank you so much for your support, guys. See ya.